Here you have a dipole minus q plus q, two charges. The gap between the two charges is of the order of few angstrom, but just for clarity of expression, I am showing it a bit longer. And then you are looking for the electric field at a point P here, such that point P is at a distance r from center of the dipole. I call these two charges as P as say A and B. The separation between the two charges, as you have understood, it should be called as A and A. Total separation is what? 2A. Now, when I am finding the electric field at point P, I can see that electric field at point P consists of, due to this positive charge which is closer, it will provide electric field EB here. And if I say how much is the value of EB, so you can say 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q. And how much is this separation? This total is R minus A. So this is Q by R minus A whole square. Similarly, this negative charge minus Q will also provide electric field at point P, but it is a distance R plus A this time, so it would provide a electric field towards its own EA and will be relatively weaker because it is more distance and negative charge, so it is an electric field towards A. So EA would be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R plus A whole square. Now I am interested to get what is net electric field at point P. So if I look for the net electric field at point P, it is going to be in this direction, E net, and it is obviously EB minus EA. EB is stronger, EA is weaker. So we will say the net electric field here is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q 1 by R minus A whole square minus 1 by R plus A whole square. And this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q. This is R plus A. So this is R square minus A square. So this is R square minus A square whole square. And here it is R plus A whole square minus R minus A whole square. Now what will be this R plus A whole square? R square plus A square plus 2AR. R plus A whole square will be what? R square plus A square plus 2AR. And what will be R minus A whole square? It will be R square plus A square minus 2AR. So let's do R plus A whole square minus R minus A whole square. It will come out to be 4AR. So the net electric field is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into 4AR by R square minus A square whole square. This is net electric field. Now net electric field at point P has a value. The net electric field at point P has a value E net is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q or 4AQ into R by R square minus A square whole square. Here I know the value of dipole moment was what? Q into 2A. We know it. So if I introduce this here, I will say net electric field will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. 4aq can be called as 2p r by r square minus a square whole square. So I can call it equation number 3, the outcome. Here I will further take one approximation. I further take one approximation, and that approximation is that it's a short dipole. Now, what do we mean by short dipole? Short dipole means the dipole is very small as compared to the separation. It means R is very, very large as compared to A. So if I consider R to be very large as compared to A, then A square becomes negligible in comparison to R square. So here the net electric field can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2 PR by R to the power 4, or it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by R cube. So here we have obtained the net electric field at axial position. The net electric field at axial position for a short dipole is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by R cube. I call it equation number 4. So you should remember this all the time. In case if it is not a short dipole, the separation between the charges is comparable to R, then you write 2pr by R square minus A square whole square. And if the separation is if the separation between the two charges is very small as compared to R, then you call it 2p by R cube. So once again, I show you the result and we will try to understand the significance of that. It is, you have a negative charge, you have a positive charge. There is a dipole moment from negative to positive and it is q into 2a. When we try to find the electric field at a distance, at a point P which is at a distance r from its center, the electric field that we obtained here was in this direction, in the direction of dipole moment. Dipole moment is also here and net electric field is also here. The value of the electric field in case of not a short dipole, the general formula of the electric field was 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q 2pr by R square minus A square whole square. This was equation number 3. And in case of a short dipole, the formula for the electric field was 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by R cube, where R is very, very large as compared to A. This was equation number 4. I want to write it in vector form. I want to write this expression in vector form because electric field is also a vector and dipole moment on the right side is also a vector. So if dipole moment as a vector has a direction this from negative to positive charge, and electric field also has the same direction. So I can say on the right side, if I am writing in terms of vector, I can write it like this. There is no negative sign between them. It means dipole moment on the right, which is the only vector on the right, is having the same direction as that of electric field. So I will just take another example where you may have a positive charge here and a negative charge here, and then you are looking for a electric field at point P. Here in this case, the dipole moment will be here, and no doubt the net electric field will be also in the same direction, because Negative charge is closer, it will provide stronger electric field. Positive charge is weaker, it will provide weak electric field. So, is farther, positive charge is farther, it will provide weak electric field. So, the net electric field is here only. So, that's how we have the expression for electric field due to a dipole at axial position.